Hello students. In the previous lecture we have studied about the introduction part and moving magnetic force on a moving point charge. Now let us see now about a force on a differential current element. So practically differential elements of a charge is made up of very large number of small and discrete charges. So the volume thus occupied by this charge is obviously small, but it is effectively greater than average separation between the charges. So the differential force is given by the equation with addition of forces of individual charges. Now we need to consider a conductor in which electrons are in motion. Along with these electrons in the motion, the immobile positive ions form a crystalline array structure of conductor with magnetic field applied to a conductor. A force is exerted on the electron and thus their position is slightly shifted. Hence, a small displacement is produced between the centers of gravity of positive charge and negative charge. But this displacement is opposed by Coulomb's law between positive ions and electrons. So, thus the force on a charged particle moving through a steady magnetic field may be written as differential force exerted on a differential element of charge, that is dF is equal to dq into V cross B. So here you can consider this differential surface over which a current is passing, due to which there is a magnetic field, available flux density over which the force is experienced in this direction. So we'll have in this figure A, equal currents directed into the material are provided by positive charges moving inwards A. So this is a semiconductor material where equal currents directed into a material are provided by positive charges moving inwards and negative charges moving outwards in B. So the two cases can be distinguished by oppositely directed Hall voltage as shown. So what is the Hall voltage here? The small voltage across the conductor is called Hall voltage and its effect is called as Hall effect. The purpose of Hall effect is used to measure the magnetic flux density. So hence the Hall effect is useful in determining whether the given semiconductor material is P type or N type, as Hall voltages for the material are different. So therefore you can observe in the figure here, flux density is along Z direction, current is in X direction and force is in Y direction. So here you can get equation dF into dq is equal to dq V cross B. Next, differential element of charge q in equation 4 may be expressed as volume charge density, that is dq is equal to rho v into dv, where rho v is nothing but volume charge density. Now here df is equal to, this is dq into v cross b, where rho v into v is nothing but j. So therefore df is j cross b dv. Now j dv can be interpreted as differential current element, so that is kds, or it can be idl. So thus the Lorentz force equation may be applied to surface current density. So df is equal to k cross b ds, or to differential current element it is df is equal to idl cross b. So these three equations you will get. One in case of volume charge density, that is equation 5, another surface charge, another line charge. So integrating equation 5, 6, and this might be a 7 equation. So we get f is equal to integration over volume j cross b dv, f is equal to integration over surface k cross b ds, and f, that is we want here f for this one. So f is equal to integration over closed surface idl cross b. Now f is idl cross b, that is nothing but minus ib cross d. So one simple result is obtained by applying 7 and 10. This is equation 7 and 10. To straight conductor is in uniform magnetic field, that is f is equal to il cross b. So magnitude of the force is given by familiar equation, that is f is equal to bil sin theta. So equation 11 and 12 applies only to the portion of closed circuit, and remainder of the circuit must be considered in any practical problem. So this is about the force on a differential current element, that is f is equal to il cross b or bil sin theta, or you can have integration over closed surface I cross b dl, idl cross b. Now let us consider one of the example numerical on this force on differential current element. As the numerical example of this equation, consider figure 8.2, this one. We have a square loop of wire in z is equal to 0 plane carrying 2 milliamperes in a field of infinite filament on y-axis as shown. We desire the total force on the loop. This is a problem statement where wire is in a z is equal to 0 plane, this one, carrying a 2 milliamperes in a field of infinite filament on y-axis. We desire the total force on the loop. So here the field produced in the plane of loop by straight filament is h is equal to I divided by 2 pi x az. 15 divided by 2 pi x az ampere per meter, because the filament, straight filament, due to straight filament the field is this much is produced, this much. Now B is equal to mu naught h, or is equal to 4 pi cross 10 raised to minus 7, or this will be 3 into 10 raised to minus 6 by x az. That is, by putting the value of h in this equation, so you will get this much. So you can observe here a square loop of wire in a xy plane carrying a 2 milliamperes is subjected to non-uniform field B. So you can see here x is equal to 1 with x is equal to 3, along with y is equal to 2. So we use the integral form of 10, that is f is equal to minus I integration over closed surface B cross dl. Now let us assume rigid loop so that total force is the sum of forces on the four sides, beginning with the left side. F is equal to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 3 into 10 raised to minus 6. So F is equal to minus 2 into 10 raised to minus 3, which is nothing but current in opposite direction, into B. This is a constant, 3 into 10 raised to minus 6. Now with the value of x over the x direction, that is, first x is equal to 1 and ending will be x is equal to 3, az by x into dx cross ax, this is given, az by x, plus y is equal to 0 to 2, one is y 0 and one more is 2, where, so this is y 0 and y is 2, where for that it is az by 3 into dy ay. Now x is equal to 3 to 1, this one x is equal to 3 to 1, az by x cross dx ax. Now y is equal to 2 to 0, this side, y is equal to 2 to 0, this side it will give 2 to 0, this side. So for that x will be 1, for this x is 3. So here you can see here, this is 3 and this is 1 dy ay. Finally 2 into 3 it is minus 6. So all integration of 1 by x is nothing but log of x, 3 to 1 ay plus 1 by 3 y, 2 to 0 it is, minus ax plus log of x ay plus y, 2 to 0 minus ax. So here integration over x will be log of x to 3 raised to 1 and az ax will be, az cross ax will be ay, and this is 1 by 3, integration y is just y and Az cross Ay is minus Ax plus log of x, it is 1 by x over 1 to 3 Az cross Ax is Ay plus y, it is just Az cross Ay is minus Ax. Finally all substituting will get minus 8 Ax nano Newton. Therefore net force on the loop is in minus Ax direction. This is one of the numerical on force due to differential current element.